pistons at the front, and 4 pistons at the back. The forks and shocks are just as trick, being a joint effort from K-Tech Suspension and Novatech. For the exhaust system, El Solitario turned to Yamaha Racing in Japan, who fabricated a custom titanium number. If you've got an XJR1300 in your own garage and a few readies to spend, you'll be glad to know it'll fit the stock XJR1300 too. After putting so much work into the engine, it was critical to keep it cool. Solitario Racing of Madrid created the semi-circular oil cooler, using the same technology they supply to moto teams. Then BMD of France machined a set of aluminum motor covers which XJR1300 owners will soon be able to add to their shopping lists too. The TWM custom gas cap sets off the tank, and an aluminum swing arm and rear sets from over racing finish off the rear. Electrics are routed through a motor gadget M unit, activated by a digital ignition and embarked with remote RFID tech. El Solitario bikes always have a huge visual impact, but the Wolf introduces a new element of style and restraint. We love the slender geometrical pinstriping, the work of London artist Death Spray Custom. It's a new approach for David Norris and crew, and they've nailed it at first attempt. The timing was just right, Miyazawa says. We believed they were ready to push out in a new direction and break new ground. We wanted to challenge them to show a different side to El Solitario. An even bigger challenge came at Glenseck, in the race to unseat Bessie de Laurentiis' all-conquering sprint Beamer. The latest version of the machine, you may remember, has race-spec internals in its R100 Rs motor and ENOS system. With Mauro Ababonite on board, the big bad Wolf destroyed all comers in the heats and finally faced out against the mighty sprint Beamer. Everything was going to plan. Then disaster struck but for the sprint Beamer, which blew its ignition on the start line. An interlude was agreed to allow Lorenz time to repair his BMW. Then the bikes lined up again, and the big bad Wolf killed the lucky cat. But we can't imagine the friendly rivalry between Lorenz and Norris will die down. After all, cats have 9 lives. Here's to next year, and a rematch between these two magnificent machines.